Chris. Do you know what the time is?
Sorry, did I wake you up?
It's Saturday. What happened to a good old-fashioned lie-in?
No time. We want somewhere to put the hi-fi tonight, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah, I'm going to put some shelves up here.
What, before 7:30 tonight?
Yeah, no sweat. Hey, I finished the wall. Look.
Oh, great.
Thank you. Nothing to it.
I'll make you some tea.
Where will you go?
I've got somewhere sorted out already.
Is it suitable for Alice?
Of course it is. You don't think I'd take her if it wasn't, do you?
You've got it all worked out, haven't you, Elsa? I was never a part of your plans, was I?
No, I suppose not.
I can't believe it.
It's been coming on a long time, Nick.
Elsa, please, let's try again.
No, Nick, I'm sorry. It's too late.
You won't even give me a second chance.
The problem's not you. You're a great bloke, a good father. I just don't feel the same way anymore. It's not our fault. We never really had a chance to work out all the problems. We got swept along by Alice.
All I want is for us all to be together.
Nick, I'm sorry. I can't help the way I feel. Hello? Yeah, hang on. It's for you, Kathy.
Hello?
Hi, Nick. How's things?
Ah, fine.
Look, hang on. Chris!
Sorry.
Are you all right?
Yeah, well, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. What do you want, Kathy?
Oh, just to remind you about tonight.
What about it?
The party. We're going to watch a wedding video.
7:30, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You are still coming?
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right, then. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Kathy, I wanted to know if we're still going to a party.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Elsa, please, just for the sake of appearances.
What's the point? They'll all have to know sooner or later. Can I get you a drink or something?
Yeah, tea would be great, thanks.
Let me just finish Peter's porridge.
So, what brings you up here so bright and early?
I'm worried about tonight.
There's no point in worrying. You can't change anything.
Well, what's Rachel going to do when she hears about video?
One or two things. She'll either hit the ceiling or she won't give a toss.
I went up there last night.
Where?
Mill Cottage.
What? What for?
Oh, I had this daft idea about breaking in and stealing video.
You didn't?
No, I lost my nerve.
God, you are a dope.
Well, I might have known I'd get no sympathy from you.
Michael, what happened. We can't help the way we feel about each other, can we?
Suppose not.
Go and sit down and I'll make you that tea.
No, look, I've changed my mind. I've got some things to sort out.
Michael, cheer up. It could be worse. At least Rachel won't see it for herself.
Hello, Annie.
Rachel, love. I wasn't expecting to see you this week.
No, last minute change of plans. I've got a really important tutorial next Tuesday, so I thought I'd bring Mark's present over today.
Well, it's nice to see you. Cup of tea?
No thanks, Annie. I'm going to try and track Michael down. Make sure he's not doing anything tonight.
I wanted to see you.
Oh, aye, what about?
Well, go on.
Yesterday, I said a few things. I was just winding you up. It's a bit over the top, sorry.
Don't worry, Jack. Past few months have been a bit of a strain for us all. Still, take your advice, saw Frank T, and I start working for him 2nd of December.
That quick?
Yep. I've also fixed up to take over Dolly's old place in the attic.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Joe, I was just winding you up.
Yeah, I know. But you meant it as well.
Come on, Joe, you know what he's like. Besides, this is your home.
Oh, yeah. So long as I stay there. In the farmhouse, I meant. But let's face it, no matter how hard I'd try, you'd still think I was watching you, criticising your every move.
No.
And let's face it, no matter how hard I'd tried, I would find it very hard not to.
Well, that's true enough.
Exactly. So it's probably best all round if I did move out. Give you a free hand. That way you could run the place without fear of me watching you.
What about Annie?
Well, like he says, you lot move back into the farmhouse. Take little Robert with you. You'd be more company for Ma than I ever was. Besides, she'd love to see the little fella running about.
Well, that's true, I suppose. What do you think, Sarah?
Well, yeah. Why not? We're the farmers. Farmers should be in the farmhouse.
Heaven help us, Joe. Look at the gleam in her eyes. Mistress of all she surveys.
Caroline, come in. Oh, excuse the mess. Mr. Taylor and Seth tramp in and out all week. Saturday's the only chance I get to clean up. Do you want a cup of something?
Only if you're having one.
Oh, I was only waiting for an excuse to stop.
Saw Nick yesterday. He's really worried.
Oh? What about?
Him and Elsa. He told me that he's decided to go to Leeds with Elsa and Alice.
Ah, I see. That would explain it.
Explain what?
I saw Elsa at the shop earlier. She looked happier than she's looked in weeks.
I hope they're doing the right thing.
Well, as long as they're together, that's the main thing, eh?
So that's it, Ma. What do you think?
What do you think, Sarah? It's not long since you were nailing up the door to keep me out. Now you're talking about living in the same house as me.
Well, things have changed, Annie.
Yes, they have, but sharing a house with you... Don't know what you call me, really. Do you think we can do it?
I'm sure we can.
It's all settled, then?
I don't know. You really have to go, Joe.
Yes, Ma, I do. I mean, it's only right. I'd feel like a lodger otherwise, living in a farmhouse but not working on the farm. Besides, I'd drive him round the bend in double quick time.
You haven't said much, Jack. What do you think?
Well, I think Joe's right, Mum. He should move out. There wouldn't really be a change if he doesn't, and we all have to move on sometimes. And if he goes, well, we can't leave you knocking around here by yourself, can we?
You don't have to move in because you feel sorry for me. I can look after myself.
Don't be daft, Ma. It's us that needs looking after. It's what we want to do, Ma. There's always been a bit cramped next door with the three of us, and Robert loved living here.
Well, if you've really thought about it...
Well, I'll tell Frank I'll move in when I start working for him.
Oh, no, do me a favour. None of you move until after Christmas. I want you here for that.
OK. Jack?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there's no more to be said, then. What about Mark and Rachel?
They'll be moving with me, of course.
Yeah, I never realised how noisy and crowded it was until I came home.
I wish you'd tell Elsa that.
Hi, Michael.
Hello, love.
Rachel.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, no, I just didn't expect you back this weekend, that's all.
Are you pleased to see me?
Yeah, just a bit taken aback.
Well, I'm here now, and I'm all yours for the weekend. So, what do you want to do tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah. Michael, what's wrong?
Nothing. You want to do something tonight, then?
Yeah, well, your mum mentioned that Kathy's having a party to show the wedding video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm dying to see it, so I thought I'd give her a ring and try and get us invited.
Oh, I'm sure Kathy'd love to see you.
So I'll pick you up here later, shall I?
No. No, I don't really fancy it. It's always boring watching somebody else's wedding video, don't you think?
I'd like to see it.
But you're only here for the weekend, Rachel. There must be lots of things you want to do.
No, I'd like to see the video.
Oh, do you? Oh. Well, I don't think I do. In fact, I'm not feeling too well. I think I've got a bit of an headache coming on.
Oh, Michael, don't start this again.
What?
The convenient headache.
I'm not. It's a real blinder, this one.
Yeah, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Look, maybe we can have a drink after the party, if my headache's gone.
Well, I'd like to see somebody grafting.
Yeah, well, I like the exercise.
I've been thinking we'll have to make plans for Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, your birthday.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can't let your 18th slip by without a proper celebration, can we?
No, I don't suppose so.
Hang on, Mark, there's something else as well. I saw Frank Tate yesterday. I'm going to start working for him on the 2nd of December.
That quick?
Yeah. Which means I shall be moving out of the farmhouse after Christmas.
Why?
All sorts of reasons. Mainly, it'll be best for me and Jack.
Where are you going to live?
Dolly's old room's home farm.
Oh, right.
So how are you going to fancy that, eh? Loading up home farm?
What?
When we move in. You, me, Rachel.
But I like it here. I don't want to move.
But you can't stop here. Not if I'm going.
Well, I don't see why not. Just because you want to change doesn't mean to say we all have to. Does it?
Right then, Monday morning. Thank you, Mrs. Rhodes. Bye.
Who was that?
The childminder.
You really have been planning this, haven't you, Elsa? You must have thought I was a right idiot.
Nick, please.
Flat, a job, childminder. I don't suppose you found a new father for Alice while you were there, did you?
Oh, don't be silly. I just think the sooner we leave, the better it'll be for you.
Better? Losing my family's supposed to make me feel better.
Don't be difficult.
If it's the difference between you staying and going, I think I'm entitled to be difficult.
Look, I'm going to have to stay here for a couple of days until I can move into the flat. It's going to be hard enough.
Sorry, Elsa. I'll try and make things as easy as possible for you.
I'll need some things from the kitchen.
Take whatever you like. I don't care.
I'm back.
Where have you been?
Hot and DIY. There. 600-watt motor, half-inch chuck, reversible action, the works.
You said you didn't need anything like this.
Ah, but I realise if you're going to do things properly, you need the right gear. Give me the tools, and I'll finish the job. Let's get these shelves up.
Hello, Mark.
What are you doing home?
Oh, that's nice. I've come all the way from Leeds to bring you your birthday present.
What is it?
Find out on Tuesday. I'm afraid I can't be there. I've got a really important tutorial.
Well, you shouldn't have made a special journey.
Oh, it's no problem. It's your 18th birthday. It's important.
Yeah, that's what Joe said. Problem is, I've arranged to go out with Dan. We've hit a few bars.
Oh, well, don't you think that Joe might have something up his sleeve?
It's not the only thing he's got up his sleeve.
What?
He's leaving Emmerdale.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but what you don't know, that he's going to live at home farm. And he expects us to go with him. Well, I'm not going to, Rachel.
Well, he can't expect us just to move. He should have said something.
Well, he didn't. He just announced it.
Well, you better have a chat with him.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't want to move. But, well, I don't suppose it makes much difference to me at the moment.
It's not fair, Rachel. They keep treating me like a little kid. I'm going to be 18 next week. I can do what I want. And I'll tell you one thing. It won't include moving up to home farm.
What do you expect the lad to think, for heaven's sake? Really, Joe, sometimes I think you haven't got the brains you were born with.
But I thought he'd want to come with me.
What that lad's been through in the last 12 months is nobody's business. And now you calmly tell him he's got to move out of his own home.
All right, Ma, don't go on. What am I going to do about it, eh?
Give him time to think. Tell him it's for him to decide.
But he can't stay here with you.
Joe, I told Mark and Rachel when their mother left that this was their home for as long as they wanted. And if Mark wants to stay on here, I won't stop him. But if you ask me, it's not Mark that's the problem. I don't suppose Jack and Sarah bargained on sharing their new home with Mark.
Oh, how are you getting on?
All done.
I thought it's suddenly gone quiet.
Come and have a look. Ah, close your eyes.
Chris.
No, come on. Right, you can open them now. What do you think?
Brilliant.
Really?
Really?
Had a bit of trouble getting the screws to stay in. Honestly, it was like running into cheese. Brickwork's appalling. Didn't do too badly, though, did I?
Yeah, I think you've done really well.
Great.
Hey up, Mark. Want to give me a hand in the dairy?
No, not really.
Oh, fair enough. It'll be quite a change, eh? Moving into home farm.
Oh, right. So you're in on it too, are you?
What?
You've got it all sorted out, haven't you? You've made up your minds.
Hang on, Mark, what's up?
Didn't it occur to you to ask me and Rachel what we thought?
Didn't Joe talk to you about it?
When does anyone talk to me about anything?
Look, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but if me and Sarah are going to move into the farmhouse...
Look, Jack, I'm not really bothered what you and Sarah do. But I'm telling you one thing, I'm not moving out of the farm. And if you and Sarah don't like that, well, you're just going to have to lump it.
This is plain English cooking, but make no mistake, as an example of its kind, it was superb. Yeah.
Hey, Carol, you must really have impressed her.
For goodness sake, will you stop waving it around? Turner will see us.
Well, we can't hide every copy of the paper, dear.
I'll tell him all about it myself. I just want to pick the right time, that's all.
Carol, have you seen this?
Looks like it might be too late already.
I just don't understand it.
I think I can explain.
No, but of course the woman's a fool.
Who?
Well, this so-called food critic. I mean, fancy mistaking my Burfon croûte for steak and kidney pie. It's not the sort of thing you expect from a gourmet critic, is it?
I'm doing something to eat. Do you want anything?
No, I couldn't eat anything.
No, I'm not very hungry either. But Alice has got to have something. Are you going to Kathy's?
Look a bit odd if I didn't.
Yeah.
Elsa, are you sure you won't come?
No, it wouldn't be right.
I'm going to tell everybody.
The truth, Nick. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, you've been misinformed. We don't do that kind of food here. Well, I suggest you go and find some transport cafe somewhere. Right, thank you. Well, and the same to you. Can you believe that? You only wanted to know if we could lay on 20 sausage and chip suppers for the darts club. Blasted cheek.
Fancy that.
Yes, and he also said that he'd heard, in his own words, that we laid on a belting good fry-up. Now, where on earth could he have got that from?
I've no idea. Oh, we've run out of cheese and onion. I'll just go and get another box.
And what are you two laughing at?
No, Mr. Turner.
This isn't some elaborate practical joke, is it?
No, of course not, old boy.
Eric, let me see your paper again. I want to read that review. The pastry of the steak and kidney pie literally melted in the mouth, and the fried potatoes were light and crisp and cooked to perfection. Wonderful, but not the kind of food I was expecting.
Yeah, but it's all nonsense, old boy. They obviously don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Hi. Happy new home.
Oh, thanks. It's lovely. Chris, go and get changed.
Oh.
He's been busy all day putting up shelves.
Oh, nice.
Well, they're a bit wonky, actually, but he tries, bless him. I didn't know he had it in him.
Oh, go get them.
Hi, Rachel, come in.
Thanks.
Glad you can make it.
Hello.
Hi, Rachel. How are things at university?
Fine, thank you.
Isn't Michael with you?
No, he sends his apologies. He's not feeling very well.
I hope it's nothing catching.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't want you to be feeling ill. Might spoil your night out.
Yeah.
Thanks, love.
You're going to have to tell him, love.
He'll kill me.
Now we wind his back's always been worse than his bite.
Oh, yes. So why don't you tell him you're 65, then?
Because I don't want him to sack me.
Exactly.
Well, we'll speak up for you, Carol. Don't you worry.
He's bound to find out sooner or later, love, if he ain't found out already.
I know. Oh, I wish I'd never done it.
What's up, Carol? You look worried.
Nothing, Mr. Turner.
Carol, can you remember the night that critic came in?
No. Well, they never make themselves known, do they?
That's a pity, as I intend registering a complaint against this newspaper with the Press Council.
The Press Council? But there's no need for that, surely, Mr. Turner.
Yes, I think so. She seriously misrepresented my restaurant, and I'm intending taking legal proceedings against her and that rag. Your evidence in all this will, of course, be vital.
Yeah, I take it you and Chris still haven't seen it.
You all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mum.
Where's Elsa?
Oh, she's, staying and looking after Alice. Couldn't get a babysitter, and she's not feeling very well, so came Mummy out.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, Mum, I'm fine. Just leave me alone, eh?
So I'll have to go get that. Excuse me, sir.
Is he all right?
No.
Right, everybody. Time to watch the video.
Oh.
Can someone turn the music off, please?
Yes, I'll do it.
Goodness knows what detrimental effect that review's had. I think I might get on to my solicitor.
On Saturday night?
Well, he is an old friend.
That's as may be, but even an old friend will charge you double for weekends, old boy.
Yes, but I do intend getting to the bottom of all this, even if it means taking the courier through every court in the land.
Mr. Turner, I need to talk to you.
Yes, I rather thought you did. Come on.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I've seen him round the village.
So have I. Yesterday, do you remember, Lynn? Yeah, outside the shop. And you had seen him before, the wedding, of course.
Well, I remember him. I assumed he was from your side of the family.
No, it's funny. I kept seeing him at the time and wondering who he was.
There's nothing missing after the wedding, was it?
No, not that I know of. Oh, dear, Lynn. Looks like Alex was giving you a hard time.
Yeah. It was all right, though. I was rescued.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Hello, Alan.
Look, I'm sorry about this. I'll have a word with the bloke who did this next week.
We don't serve steak and kidney pie.
We did the night she was in. It was while you were away, you see.
I see.
Well, we had an inquiry from a party that needed feeding at short notice, and, well, it seemed silly to turn the business down, and so...
So you reopened the restaurant?
Well, we did very well. You've seen the takings.
I don't see that that's relevant. So now we get to the bottom of all this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Turner.
I'm sorry too, Mrs. Nelson. I'm sorry that I had to drag this out of you, and even sorrier that you didn't have the honesty and the decency to tell me before.
Hiya. Just been over the road looking for you.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, why?
Did you enjoy the video?
It was all right.
Did you see it all?
Of course I did.
I mean, all of it, right the way through to the end.
Yes, all of it. And you're right, it was dead boring. In fact, the best bit was the bit from the New Statesman.
What?
There'd been some mess up. Somebody had obviously over-recorded. There's a big chunk missing from the middle.
Really?
You gonna buy me a drink, then?
No, look, I'd rather go somewhere and be on my own with you.
Headache gone?
Yeah, right as ninepence.
Mr. Turner? Look, I'm really very, very sorry. I was only doing what I thought was best for the pub.
It's right, Mr. Turner.
And in so doing, you may well have single-handedly destroyed the reputation I've worked so painstakingly to build. Steak and kidney pie, indeed.
Mr. Turner.
Shut up, Seth!
Look, I promise I'll never do anything like that again.
I really don't think, under the circumstances, that I could trust you again, do you?
No, Mr. Turner.
In fact, I'm very sorry, Mrs. Nelson. But I think you may have to look for alternative employment.